with him?
You don't even remember me, do you? Buddy, I have met 35 billion people.
Natural Grandma small tractor display. Small tractor display with Craig Kloss, but he's gonna hold it. He's gonna hold the camera here.
Okay.
Look who I have, Natural Grandma. I got Vincent from our rustic life.
Hot out here.
Very.
These deals are hot. Come and get you a chicken
We're
tractor.
just talking about the finer things of life, like chickens and chicken tractors and the coming and going of women in our lives.
They come and go.
That happened to me a lot.
Growing
But
up.
you know what?
Chickens
I
are
finally
great
got
ladies.
this godly woman, and her name is Natural Grandma.
And couldn't ask for another one.
You find you one that's godly like her, that's praying for you. She's praying for us right now. She's
Right
praying
now.
that this ground be good for business, be good for the people that's here. Once you get that, Vincent, you got her.
Then you hold on to her.
Yeah.
You hear that?
You know how
you
know how
find one like Natural Grandma, you hold on to her.
You know how you find her?
Throw out some chicken feed?
No.
You go to church.
She goes to praying that God would send somebody, godly man.
Yeah.
And I drove 1,500 miles to go build a church, and that's how I met Natural Grandma. Everybody knows that.
That's a beautiful story.
It is a beautiful story. Yeah. She'd give up on men pretty much.
Right? You blame her?
Well, I don't.
I don't blame her either.
She'd kind of give up on them, but she said, God, I'm good, Jesus, everything's good. But if you would want to bless me,
With a helper.
you'll have to send him.
Yeah.
And 1,500 miles later in Eagle, Idaho, she found this guy that was kind of full of himself and arrogant. Maybe you recognize the type, Vincent.
Couldn't have been yourself.
Yeah. And the Holy Spirit tapped her on the shoulder and said,
There he is.
there he is. And she said,
That's the one. He said
And
no.
a couple days later, he tapped her on the shoulder because I was there 8 days. God knew it was going to take a while. And she said, crossed her arms, girls, no to the Holy Spirit. This was all going on just in her being. And then later in the week, she had some friends that was taking me to the airport, and she went along out to breakfast as I was leaving. And I have this habit of, like waitresses, I ask them to pray for me.
Yeah.
Instead of flirting with them in front of the ladies, I ask,
Can I pray for you?
yeah, and this waitress wanted prayed for her. And so then when the Holy Spirit said, she's kind of listening. And then I laughed.
I gotta go.
Yeah. And one day, she said the phone rang and I called and we started talking, and then I went back. That was June. I went back in October for the dedication of that church, and we had our first date. And then 11/11 of 2020, Natural Grandma and I got married in the same church that I set every rapture on.
That's beautiful.
It's a beautiful story.
Beautiful story.
And I just wish that story for you, man.
Well, I'm gonna have to get the building.
You just have to start building churches and waiting on the Lord.
I got no more time.
Yeah, what is it? Isaiah 40:31 says about those that wait upon the Lord. Yeah. They don't fall or stumble.
Waver.
They soar like eagles.
That's right.
So, anyways, we're at the Okie Homesteading.
We're at the Okie Homestead 2023.
Yeah, and I met
awesome.
you at the Okie Homesteading 2022. And you've been using the Natural Grandma meat chicken
I
tractor?
have, and I absolutely love it. We did a run of 50 birds, and it worked absolutely amazing. Actually, I had more than 50 in there, and it's not rated for that. I don't recommend that.
Yeah.
Do what it's rated for. That's my advice.
Just move it more often.
Yeah, you move it more often, and it can hold more, but 50 was great for it, and I absolutely loved it. The birds turned out amazing, and put them from right from our farm right into our freezer.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
And then you do some of these stories on your channel about how you cook them and
Oh, yeah.
how you smoke them.
Did I not tell you? I haven't told you. I haven't told anyone yet. I guess I shouldn't say it on camera yet. But off camera, about to do a food truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So pretty excited about that.
And what are you going to call that?
Is that oxen? That is so cool.
The Grateful Bread. Man, I love it.
You like that?
I love it.
That's awesome.
All
That's a
right.
secret for another time. So.
All right. So I have to cut that off.
Yeah,
the
cut
end of
that
this?
last part off. That's
Okay,
the rest.
baby,
You have to
great.
show me how to edit it.
Oh yeah, we'll just trim.
Okay. All right. I'll work on that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go around and see everybody. It's good seeing you, brother.
Good
I'll
to
be
see
back
you.
around.
All
And
right.
we just
I'll be back around.
and we just wish you were having this good a day at Natural Grandma.
Absolutely.
Right on, man.